Tunisia is the northernmost country in Africa, bordered by Algeria to the west, Libya to the southeast, and the Mediterranean Sea to the north and east. With more than 1,000 kilometers of coastline, Tunisia is a top tourist destination. More than 5 million people from all over the world visit Tunisia every year. Among Tunisia's tourist attractions are its cosmopolitan capital city of Tunis, the ancient ruins of Carthage, coastal resort outside of Monastir, and many others. Being the proud heirs of Carthage, Tunisians refer to their national football team as the Eagles of Carthage. Football may be the most popular sport in Tunisia, but the most successful athlete comes from the swimming pool. Known as the Mediterranean's shark, Tunisian swimmer Ouassamy Malouli is a 3-time Olympic medalist and now African record holder. Talking esports, one of the most known players from Tunisia is the StarCraft 2 player Isles Satori, aka Stefano. He is ranked among the top 5 players who have earned the most prize money since the release of StarCraft 2. Tunisian national CSGO teams proved its worth by topping the African qualifiers for the World Championship 2 times in a row.
Tunisia had quite a dominant performance in the African qualifiers for TWC 2015. They won all 5 matches and had something like plus 48 round difference. I mean, they won it with ease and booked their tickets for the global finals in Belgrade.
In the grand finals, Tunisia faced Kyrgyzstan and Russia in Group B.
Since there were only 3 teams in Group B, all Tunisia needed was a win against Kyrgyzstan to move to the playoffs. They fought hard for it, but they fell short against the Asian squad in 2 close maps. Match against Russia pitted them against some of the world's best players like Flamey and Seized. They showed the world why they're on a top-level team like Navi and defeated Tunisia in a really convincing fashion.
Tunisia's run might not have been the longest one, but the players got a lot of experience playing against the best in the world.
Recently there were a couple of big LAN tournaments in Africa, but before TWC 2015, these players they didn't have the chance to play on a big stage like that. Surely kept them more motivated to keep on playing because Africa doesn't have as much tournaments as Europe does or NA does.
Tunisia's team captain Atiaz picked 20 of Tunisia's best CSGO players and divided them into 4 teams. The winner got the title of Tunisia's national squad for TWC 2016.
It's great to see that countries have these kinds of competitions organized. It really shows you that they want the best of the best representing them in TWC.
The winning team had some familiar names in it, with the likes of Poti, Tor and Sheva getting the chance to represent Tunisia once again. The experienced trio was also joined by Crumpsy and Remind.
There was a lot at stake for this team going into this year's qualifier. Pote, Tor and Sheva, they needed to prove they're still best in Africa, and the new guys, it was a pressure on them to repeat the success the team had the year prior.
Staying on top is harder than getting there proved to be somewhat true in the African qualifiers for the World Championships 2016.
This year's qualifier run started somewhat shaky for Tunisia, but as the qualifier went on, they started playing better and better, showing their best performance when it mattered the most, in the final against Morocco.
Tunisia was in control of the final from the start till the end, winning it in a straight 3-map fashion. Maybe they didn't do too well last year, but they're coming back as kings of Africa once again to prove themselves on the big stage.